And finally, the main event, in my opinion, for the PlayStation State of Play September 2025 was the unleash and announcement of Marvel's Wolverine that is coming in 2026. 4 years after its surprise announcement, Marvel's Wolverine has finally stepped out of the shadows during Sony's latest State of Play. Insomniac Games revealed the first gameplay trailer for the long-awaited title, confirming the spring 2026 release window. The footage is everything fans hope for: brutal, visceral, and a no-sorry asking true to Logan's characters. Unlike the studio-acclaimed Spider-Man series, which balanced actions with accessibility, Wolverine's leans into bloodier, more mature combat and evolution that signals Insomniac's willingness to embrace the dark tones of Marvel's universe. But the reveal isn't just about gameplay, it's also a story of survival, because behind the polished trailers lies one of the most turbulent chapters in Insomniac history: the 2023 ransomware attack that threatened to derail the studio's momentum and compromise PlayStation Studios' reputation. And this pretty much made the road to Wolverine a bit long, with the first announcement in September 2021 alongside Spider-Man 2. Development started by then. It was a very early development with no footage shown except the adamantium bone-filled claws of Wolverine. And the speculation were building up as the time passed, with fans were left guessing until the devastating 2023 hack that leaked the unfinished builds online and some of the earliest consideration for the concept of the storyline of the game. But now it is confirmed with this full gameplay trailer, and again the release window for 2026. The trailer showcased Logan's claw in a cinematic combat sequence, gritty environments, and a tone that feels closer to The Last of Us than to the quippy energy of Spider-Man. It's a clear statement that this isn't just another Marvel tie-in. It's a character's story war in a AAA action experience and an original story built up for gaming. Now, I want to go a little deeper in the 2023 hack, which went and had Insomniac Games under siege. In December 2023, the Insomniac Games became the victim of a ransomware attack by the Reseda Group, hackers that demanded $2 million in Bitcoin to prevent the release of over 1.6 terabytes of stolen data, including confidential employees' information, of course, past and present staff, corporate planning document and financial data, licenses agreement with Marvel for multiple X-Men titles, early builds, concept arts, and footage of Wolverine. When Sony refused to play, the hackers dumped the data online. For fans, it was a crystal ball into PlayStation roadmap. For developers, indeed, it was a nightmare. Years of creative work exposed prematurely alongside personal data that put employees at risk. By then, Insomniac's public statement was raw and human. We are both sadness and anger about the recent criminal cyber attack on our students and the emotional toll is taken on our team. However, like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. And talking about recovery and resilience, the hack could have crippled Insomniac. Instead, it became a rally point for the studio and PlayStation Studio as a whole. Their recovery involved employee-first response, with Sony and Insomniac prioritizing protecting the staff whose personal data was leaked, offering credit monitoring, legal support, and internal counseling. And indeed, the first order of things were the security overhaul, with PlayStation Studio invested heavily in cybersecurity infrastructure, patching vulnerabilities, and remote services and tightening VPN access. And yes, I know that this brings PTS about certain PlayStation Network hacking that would serve as another episode for this podcast. Good news about all this is the community solidarity. Developers across the industry, from Remedy to Naughty Dog, publicly condemned the attack, reframing the narrative around empathy for creators rather than leaked content, being seen as a great servicing for gaming fans. And of course, a creative focus. Despite the leaks, Insomniac doubled down on development and ensuring that the Wolverine fans see in 2026 is far removed from the unfinished build that circulated online. By 2024, the studio has stabilized, releasing Spider-Man 2 to critical acclaim while quietly rebuilding trust with its community. The decision to cancel Planet DLC for Spider-Man 2 was seen as a strategic move to focus on Wolverine's resources and future Marvel projects. The trailer isn't just a marketing bid, it's a declaration of survivals. In my opinion, it proves that even in the area of ransomware, leaks, and corporate espionage, creative teams can reclaim their narrative. For fans, it's a reminder to respect the process. Leaked builds are not the final vision. For the industry, it's a case study in resilience. And yes, PlayStation once again serves as a case study at all. And how a studio can endure a breach of trust and still deliver an artistic scale. And for Insomniac, it's personal. They turned one of the darkest moments into a fuel for one of the most ambitious projects yet. When Wolverine launches in 2026, it won't be just another superhero game. It will be a culmination of years of perseverance, a testament to Insomniac's craft, and a symbolic victory over those who try to break them. And no, this is not a sponsor or anything. I think that some gamers need to address this misconception that this kind of things like hacking and revealing industry secrets, leaks, early builds is not fans or gaming servicing. I think that people can lose their jobs so unfair by this kind of thing, and we have to remember that by every leaks and every attempt to do fan servicing, there are livelihoods, there are jobs, and there are families behind them. So, I'm gonna conclude this section with Logan's story has always been about pain, survival, and redemption, and in many ways, so Insomnia-esque. So, 2026 will be the year for Logan, the iconic Wolverine.